Well, good Thursday morning to everyone. It's time for our Teacher of the Month announcement for December. And of course, our Teacher of the Month and Teacher of the Year program brought to you by our friends at Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, Night Furniture and Mattress, and Parkway Buick GMC. I'm Big Dave from Mad Rock 1025, and we've got Zach Grantham for Katy Country. And I'm just going to say that I'm on vacation, but I'm still doing this just because this is, talking about the teachers and the teachers in our area that do great work both inside and outside the classroom. It's something that I definitely wanted to be here on screen to be able to do for the month of December. Plus, it's not like I'm going anywhere for vacation, so I'm just sitting home. And I need somebody. I haven't talked to anybody. My wife's still going to work, and I'm just like, I need human interaction. So I was like, I've got to do the teacher thing. So let's bring up our teacher of December. And Zach, I'll give you the honor of introducing her. How about that?
Yes, I'm so excited to announce our Katy Country and Mad Rock Teacher of the Month from Colbert Westward Elementary School. It is Mrs. Mary Helen Fisher. Hello, Mrs. Fisher. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Well, congratulations to you. We're so excited to be able to award you with the December Teacher of the Month and also give you $750. That sounds real nice, doesn't it?
That sounds real nice. Yeah.
I love it. So tell us, Mrs. Fisher, how long you've been in education?
Well, I've been in education. I've been teaching at Colbert my entire career. So I graduated from Colbert too. So I came home to it. So I've been there for 9 years. And so I started out as a reading interventionist my first year. And then I went into kindergarten. So I've set up shop there and I love it.
Kindergarten. That's just now, Zach, you don't know this, but actually she is one of my wife's sorority sisters from Southeastern. So yeah, she probably has some stories about my wife and or me that I probably don't even remember. But
well, luckily we have plenty of time, Dave.
Now, something else we were talking about off the broadcast here was the fact that they're already out of school. So she's actually, well, sort of out of school. They've got virtual learning the next couple of days, and then it's officially the winter break. So
yeah, we're virtually learning today and tomorrow. So I am set up shop here today.
So what do you do? Like for kindergartners, how do you virtually learn? I mean, how do you get them first off just to pay attention to you on the screen? They're kindergartners.
Well, what we did is we started way back in June, the middle of June, and I have a great team. I'll give them a shout out, Miss Cooper and Miss Bowling and Miss Reese and Miss Alicia and Miss Danielle. We started way back in June, and we started trying to put all of our classroom together on our Google Classroom. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to make sure that we everything we were teaching inside the classroom, they got to have a little glimpse of it. So there's recordings of us doing books. There's recordings of us doing acting out vocabulary for them. And so they get to go into their Google Classroom and they get it's set up daily, Monday through Friday, and they click on their day and there's brain breaks set in there for them. And so it's just they can come to it and leave it and come back to it and leave it. And that's exactly what they need at that age, because they're not going to stay focused for very long on it. So
how do you act out vocabulary? Can we do an exercise? Do you have an exercise we can do?
I will say that my co-teacher, Miss Cooper, was the actor.
Oh, okay.
As the voice. So you hear me, but you see her. So it was a lot of team teaching there. So
gotcha. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was. We had a good time. Retake after retake after retake. So
we know that feeling.
For sure, especially on my show. So, Mrs. Fisher, I was looking over the nomination form, and there was a story on here that was talking about somebody's daughter that was in quarantine that happened to be, I don't know, in your class or maybe somebody else's class, and y'all were able to do something very special for this particular student regarding the other students being able to say hello. Kind of tell us that story.
We did. She was in quarantine and our children were missing her and she was missing us. So we just did a little video for her and said hi and that we missed her and that we were looking forward to her coming back. And it kind of made our students' day, and it also brought a smile to her, and that's kind of what we were looking for.
That's fantastic. This is Mary Helen Fisher, or Mrs. Fisher, as you see on the screen, from Colbert Westward Elementary School. So, since you're a kindergarten teacher, do y'all like talk about like how to properly say Colbert?
Well,
It's not Colbert and it's not Colbert. It's Colbert.
it's Colbert.
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 So,
Yeah.
kindergarten, you learn it right off the bat, and then you say it correct here in Texoma for the rest of your life.
That's right. They don't get it mixed up.
Trust me, the first time I said it wrong, I heard from a lot of listeners, like way back when. I said Colbert, and they're like, nah, it's Colbert.
Right, call.
That's funny. All right. Well, congratulations to you. $750. And I know how you teachers are. I know Dave knows this too, that you like to do a lot of stuff for your kiddos and for the classroom. And I know it's a little bit different this year because some schools are doing I guess you would say the at-home learning right now. So what are you thinking you're going to do with the $750? Because most of the time, you teachers are so awesome. You like to spend it on your kiddos.
Well, I'm going to, and kindergarten centers are a big deal. So I've got to take my center game up. I've elevated it with this money. And so we're going to have all kinds of different centers because we're in a different time. We've really had to learn how to separate our centers more. Instead of 2 or 3 kind of going to a center together, they're more individual, going to different centers by themselves. So this money is going to help do that, bring some fun things in for them to do by themselves. So,
and you got to get you a steak, right?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Get a steak.
Got to do something for yourself.
Oh, I don't. I think watching them play with those centers is for
You got to do stuff for your kids, but you have to promise us that you're going to do something for yourself. It may not be a steak dinner, but it'll at least be something. You go out and get a pedicure or something. Something for yourself. Something nice.
Well, I can promise you, I can do that. I can do that. I promise you that. But we also, with part of this money, we lost our principal this week due to COVID relations, and so. Part of this money we want to kind of set apart to help do something to honor her. So we're not sure exactly what that's going to look like, but Miss Cannon was a great leader and a great principal and a great, even better teacher in the classroom. So I want to make sure part of this goes to honor her too.
Well, congratulations on being named our December Teacher of the Month. Now, the cool thing is now also you're eligible for the Teacher of the Year Award, which we'll do a virtual banquet like this. We'll be on the screen, and then we'll do the big announcement, which means that you're eligible for maybe another $750, which would be really cool. So, yeah, I mean, this is a really cool program. I mean, you guys deserve a lot more than what we're able to give here. And thanks to our sponsors for making this happen. Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, Night Furniture and Mattress, and Parkway Buick GMC in Sherman. Without them, we couldn't make this happen. I mean, because we wouldn't have $750 we could give you. But luckily for us, they have that money that they can give to you so you can use it for your classroom and for your kids and all that. Now, since he's already asked about what you're going to do with the money, my question is what made you become a teacher? That's my last question for you.
Well, when I was a student, I never felt really like I wasn't the top of the class. I didn't excel in school, and I wasn't at the bottom, but I was somewhere in the middle. And so I always felt like that I would try, but I never really was where I wanted to be. And so I thought, I love kids, and if I could help a kid, someone like myself, feel like that, hey, you may not be at the top, but you're giving it all that you have, and that's all I'm asking you for. And so if I could give back to that would be awesome. And to go into a classroom and to be able to give to those kids is an honor and a blessing, and it's fulfilling every day. I learn something new from them every day. So.
And we were talking before we went live here that you actually started and you studied to be a teacher for the older kids, but you were like, I need the younger ones.
No. I started out and I thought, well, I think I'd like 6th, 7th, or 8th, and no, I'm better at the younger age. So.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, if I was going to be a teacher, I have to be a kindergarten teacher just because, if you get in the sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, they start getting taller than me. And that would be a little bit of an issue for me, Mrs. Fisher.
Oh, well.
funny. Well, all we could say is, again, congratulations, and also enjoy your December break, your Christmas break, because because you have to work today and you have to work tomorrow, but then after that, you're off for a couple of weeks. Yes.
That's right.
Excellent. Right. Well, enjoy that, and also enjoy having your kids at home. That's fun times.
Most students of mine are challenging. So
yeah, right.
They're going to be challenging. Yeah.
That's funny. But in our Teacher of the Month program, again, brought to you by our friends there at Knight Furniture and Mattress, Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman and Parkway Buick GMC. What we'd like you to do is to nominate a teacher for this program, because we still have half of a school year that we need nominations for. We've still got January through May that we need teacher nominations. So if you know of a teacher somewhere in North Texas or Southern Oklahoma that has gone way up and beyond, just like Mrs. Fisher here, in the classroom, both in and out of the classroom, you can nominate them right there on the website, either 931kmkt.com or madrock1025.com. Fill out that nomination form as much as you can. Tell the story about why you think they deserve to be given the award of the Teacher of the Month for one of our upcoming months. Just go to the website, make that happen. And again, thanks to Knight Furniture and Mattress, Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, and Parkway Buick GMC.